Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to finish your endwalker relic tools for crafters while being a level 100 crafter in dawntrail. Please note that this is just for glamour and achievement purposes only. Alright, so bear with me, there's a lot of information that you need to know to order to get this started. So first, you must have the correct tool to do each of the steps. The first tool is free. The other tools are going to be through the scrip exchange here for 750. So it's the other 7 jobs times 750. The materials that you need also be in others for purple scripts as well. So for the first recipe, you must have the splendors tool. Then you have the augmented for the second, the crystalline for the third, chorus version for the fourth, the brilliant for the fifth, and the veneration for the sixth. These recipes here can be done with trained eye and groundwork to get them done really quickly. These here can use high quality materials, but you don't need that. And the first one has no high quality materials. The last two also has no high quality materials, so you must use a proper rotation to get this done. You're not going for the highest collectability for this one because it still requires you to actually know the conditions and work around them. This one you can get to the maximum, so you don't have to worry about that. You are going to be using the everseeker set. I don't know if you can do it the same way with the base set, but if I still have my set, I can actually test that for you. And then of course you'll be using the 690 accessories because that's all we have for the moment, and the offhand, the everseeker tool as well. And of course you have to use the main hand that we have in endwalker, and that's the caveat to this. Don't worry about the condition of the quality here. No one really uses good condition anyway, so don't worry about it. Now, if you're wondering why trained eye does not work for the last two, is because they're expert recipes, and that doesn't work. Otherwise, the ishgard restoration would be too easy to get done. Alright, so in order to unlock this, you must do a couple of things. One, you must have unlocked inscrutable taste in ishgard, which is going to be next to the levequest giver for the collector's glove for gatherers. 2, go west craftsman, which is going to be in more dhona to unlock the scrip exchange. Then you must go to eulmore, talk to mowena after doing City of Pleasure's main story quest in Shadowbringers to unlock that scrip exchange. Then you must do the unlocking the crystalline mean after Homemaster's Switch, which is to the main story. And then when all that is said and done, you then come here and talk to Cora after doing the endwalker main story quest of the base expansion to unlock it here. And that's when you'll get your first tool. Okay, so once you have done at least, I don't remember how many you needed here, but when you have done the first 4 recipes, you're going to get to the one you had to do the rotation, which will require you to do 60. Or in this case, you're going to be doing 20 because you're getting 3 per turn in, and 20 times 3 is 60. So you're going to be using the steak here as the food. I don't think you'll need more CP than 716. If you do, just go ahead and use the tisane from endwalker or dawntrail. Okay, so the conditions that you're going to be dealing with are normal, good omen, which gives you a good condition on the next step, centered, which is not really useful because you're not using hasty touch or rapid synthesis, sturdy, which does the same thing as waste not 2, so it just reduces your durability by 50. And then pliant reduces the CP cost by 50% of the ability that it lands on, but you're going to be ignoring all these conditions. Alright, so for this, we're going to be doing muscle memory, manipulation, waste not 2, veneration, groundwork, I think 3 times. If you accidentally are completing the item, then do final appraisal, which will stop you at 1. After that, you do innovation, prep touch 3 times, waste not 2 falls off, so we can do prudent touch. Then you're gonna go and do train perfection, innovation, then do prep touch. This will reduce the durability to 0. Do 1 more prune touch. And now we will do 4 train finesses. So first 2. We apply innovation, train finesse, train finesse, because you want to get around 10,000 quality. And then you're going to do great strides, bow regattes, get you to 15,116, so we're 116 over. And then we just go ahead and do one basic synthesis and complete. So like I said, do that 20 times. And then you'll come to her, trade goods, find the step that we're on right here. So you get, like I said, 3 per turn in. And then when you do that 20 times, you'll pass in your tool with core over here. Okay, so I will be right back when I finish my 20 turn-ins. Alright, so we just finished doing our 20. So you do need slightly more CP. I think I was short 4 because I didn't get any appliance during one of my rotations, so around 720 CP. If you have a specialist, you can use that instead, gives you 15 extra CP if you don't want to use the T, or any T that gives you CP will work. So this one ended up on 1107 because I didn't have enough for Baragat's Blessing. Okay, so once that is all set, take off the tool, pass it into Korra, and then we'll move on to the final step. Now I'm only going to show you it once because unfortunately I don't have enough time to do all the 30 to get the next step done, so I'm only going to do it one time. So now that we got that done, we now can equip the Frantic, pick up the quest, the final enhancement, and then you're going to get more scrip items. So we are going to require, I think it's the same thing, so you're going to need this here twice for the extra recipes. And now for the last step. Now unfortunately we get primed, which extends our abilities. If this lands on Waste Not 2, then you're going to swap out Prune Touch with another Prep Touch, since you can't use Prune Touch with Waste Not 2. So our goal is to get to 1200. Obviously if we get close enough to 1600, then try to go for 1600, but you have to have at least enough steps to do at least one careful with enough CP to use veneration. So basically it's the same rotation as the last one with a little change depending on primed. So luckily it did not land on a prime, so we'll continue as normal. Innovation, Prep Touch as normal, so at least 3 times. 1 Prudent, Train Perfection, Innovation, Prep Touch, back to Prudent, 2 Train Finesses. Now at this point we have enough to get our second threshold. And then of course veneration. And careful, your CP will differ depending on how many appliances you got, but if you just want to do that and do it 30 times, walk away happy. But if you are like in really good condition to go further, just do a couple more train finesses and make sure you have enough for veneration if you do not have enough durability. But yeah, swap out Prudent Touch with Prep if Waste Not 2 lands on primed. Okay, the macros and all that will be in the comment section down below for copying and pasting. And when you're all said and done doing 30 of those, if you're doing the second threshold, your tool will look like this. Get your achievement, get your glamour, and walk away happy. Okay, and if you don't have enough CP, go ahead and add your tisane, and if you need more CP, go ahead and use a specialist if you like. Okay guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy farming! And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.